Well, bon appetit. I hope you're okay with duck,
Bon
unless you
appetit.
preferred like lemongrass beef.
No.
It's kind of hard to get. Some
I
food
have
in.
no food preference at all.
Okay.
I eat anything.
Can
Everything.
you cook pretty well? Like, are you a good chef?
No.
I'm terrible as well.
I don't really. I mean, it comes in waves.
Okay.
I'll like kind of go through a phase where I'm like, okay, cook, but that will last like maybe like a week and a half, and then I'll like not cook for like ages, and just I don't know. It kind of stresses me out.
Do your parents cook for you? There's no
Yes.
shame in that. There's no.
Yes,
It's
they
so
do.
easy. I reckon like, here's my thing. The best thing about moving out of your parents' house is being able to say I've moved out of my parents' house. But apart from that, everything else sucks. My flatmates don't do my laundry. They don't cook for me. There's black mold everywhere.
Oh my god, that sounds lovely.
It's Aro Valley, so it's like quite damp.
No, that's lovely.
But it's my place. It's like kind of like my home. But yeah, how's the food?
It's quite cold, but that's
Be
you know what?
honest. Ordered it. I ordered
Logistics?
it. We didn't make it. I ordered it a while ago.
No, it's from Pho, eh?
You nailed it.
I recognize this.
So you were a film student and then you were working in the film industry?
Yeah, I did art department, and then I like worked on a TVNZ show, and then a few commercials. But then I don't know. I felt like sorry, I zoned out.
No, you're
I
good.
felt like I don't know, like, not that I wasn't ready, but I just was going through stuff, and I was like, I just can't, like, the work-life balance
Mhm.
is hard, especially
Insane.
when you're flatting, and the consistency of jobs is, like, non-existent.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to get your foot in the door and just, like, starting out as well. And I found that with, like, art department, a lot of people from other departments would just, to save costs, would just do like it's fine. They don't need to spend money on art department. They can just, cameraman can do that as well. You know
so
what
they
I mean?
get somebody to fill like multiple roles
Yeah.
instead of hiring somebody new.
Exactly.
Right.
So I just, yeah.
Especially now too with COVID, like I've found it's weird with comedy at the moment in New Zealand. Pretty much every show coming out of lockdown. Every show has pretty much sold out. Like it's doing really well. And I think the reason is it's like twofold. First of all, we have like the wage subsidy, so people have like loads of money to spend. Also, they've come out of lockdown. There's like nothing to do, so we're like super bored. Got loads of money saved up. Let's just go out and support some local stuff. But at the same time, like if you were a full-time comedian and you didn't have like the wage subsidy that came through, you'd be fucked. Like there's just nothing you can really do. Like no money's coming in. It's weird. It's a weird time. It's like, in saying that though, I really enjoyed lockdown. Did you like lockdown?
Fucking loved it.
Dude,
I kind of want to go back.
100%. Like, don't get me wrong. Terrible for the economy. Untold loss of life. Really fun though. I really
just
enjoyed
print more money.
Yeah, I love that. My friend Nick on the cameras, he was like, give me more of that communist shit. I love it. Just tell me what the fuck to do. I'll shut up. Give me my money and I'll be quiet.
We can solve so many problems by just printing more money.
Yeah, honestly, it's a great idea. All right,
Money does not exist. It is just a number. It is just paper.
It's a human construct. And
Exactly.
Honestly, just
Same with time.
Let me trade my fruit and veg for some wheat.
Right.
And yeah, to be honest, my skills.
I want to live in the I just want to live off the land somewhere in like a communal area, just like off grid. No concept of time, just vibing.
Yeah, mushroom people.
Yes.
Yeah, here's an interesting story. So, we went and saw working. That's nice, by the way. Looks good. Powerful look.
Gang gang.
It was like there was this I think it was like 6 months where I was unemployed, and it was it was like weird because I was anxious about getting a job, but I was also like really enjoying just having my free time and just full autonomy.
Yeah.
And we went and saw these people who ran like a mushroom farm out of their containers, and they ended up creating like not like psychedelic mushrooms, which I would love to do. Have you ever done those before? Never. Side segue there. But yeah, we saw these people who were like growing mushrooms out of like these shipping containers, and yeah. Oh, hello, sir.
How's the meal going? How's everything going?
Fantastic. It's really good. You guys, compliments to the chef. What's his name?
Jeff.
Excellent.
My name's Jeff. Sorry.
I mean, I guess I'll go back up to the line.
I think if you just skull it now.
Dude, you're gonna, because I already feel it right now.
No, but you're eating food. So
Okay. That was my own decision, and I don't give in to peer pressure. I just want to make that clear.
Really? Seems like you did.
No. That was an autonomous
Oh,
decision
okay,
that I
okay,
made,
okay.
and you didn't influence me. I was gonna skull it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should skull yours. Thank you.
Maybe give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So you've never done psychedelic mushrooms before?
Nah, I used to do acid,
Yeah.
but that's a bit traumatic.
Really?
Yeah. So
How many times have you done it?
there was a period, I think like around, like when I was like 17, 18,
That's a really young
I did
age
it
to be doing
quite a lot.
Really?
Like a lot. Especially like just like the time frame that I did it in. And it kind of like spiraled me.
Do you think you've done it more than 10 times?
Nah, probably like more than 5.
Okay.
Especially in the span of
Like a
the
short,
year.
short period
Like,
of time.
yeah. And then that really, yeah.
Was it good at the start and then like it just gradually got
It
worse?
was like amazing. And then it was like that one trip that I just like kept coming down from. Like I just kept coming down.
so,
and then-
so sorry, you did like, are we talking like, let's say 4 times?
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah.
And then the 5th time was just
Yeah.
like a fucking awful trip.
Like it was amazing. The trip was, but
Yeah.
it was like the come down from it.
Right.
And then, yeah, had to go to therapy and all that. So quite
For-
traumatic.
For the LSD.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I haven't touched it since.
Probably a good idea, to be honest. I've done it a few times. One thing I didn't quite realize is that it does like a huge release of like serotonin and everything, similar to MDMA. I thought it was just like kind of warps your current perception of the reality, but actually it can cause like the euphoria and cause like a similar come down as well, where you're just like really depressed,
Yeah.
big time blues and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I think
Mm.
as well, like, it's so, like, I don't know. There's no science or facts behind this theory, but I think doing it opens up your mind to what reality actually is versus what our reality norm is now.
Mhm.
Like I just feel like it like opens you up to the truth. No science behind it,
Okay.
but I mean that's just my my opinion.
And was like the truth quite hard to deal with?
No, like I think it was hard to deal with the fact of coming back down from the
Right.
truth. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. I think. Oh, so you're saying like you realized a bunch of stuff, and then after realizing it, it was quite hard to like reconcile that with the current world that
Yeah,
you live in.
Because
Oh,
then it's
okay.
like not everyone's on the same page as you.
Sure.
No one's thinking the same things as you were while you were on the trip, and then now you have to like you have this new perception of the world, and then you have to come back to reality with that, and it's like almost like frustrating that not everyone thinks the same. But
I think I quite understand what
Yeah.
you're saying. I think the only times I've taken it were, I've taken it. It was from 2018 to now. Took it the first time in 2018. That
Mhm.
was awesome. But yeah, definitely there's like that weird where you have to like almost readjust
Yeah.
to like this, like a new world. It's weird. I did it when I probably most heavily went to like a few music festivals. It was like a blast. Had a great time. But then like you're in like a
Whoa.
bubble in a way, and like everything's great, super fun, total release, and totally free from anything else. Then you step out of that, and you're just instantly like all of a sudden in like this a new world. Yeah, exactly what you said. Where like people aren't exactly on the same wavelength as you, and you're trying to like. Almost, I felt like to a certain degree I was trying to like impose my my new thinking on other people, and like, oh, it's reluctant to hear that all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
That's quite intense that you took it at music festivals.
I think it's quite common, don't you think?
I feel like it's common for like MD, but not like acid. Because like I feel like acid, like there's already enough going on by just like sitting on the couch,
Yeah, watching TV. Thank you for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the left. And if you want to watch the full episode, hit the square on the bottom. To watch another small clip, go ahead and hit that square on top. And if you just want to listen to the full episode but don't have time to watch it, you can find this podcast wherever podcasts are listened to. Thanks. Bye.